Watches my YouTube videos. This is Charles_com Gaming, and I'm doing a thing on electric lighting for building a house in Minecraft. So, in my first one, I got all my supplies and I made my my base, and then I made my flooring, and then I made this mud room, and then I did this little room right here that has in-wall lighting. Now, in-wall lighting, it's a it's somewhat of a different process to do than in ceiling lighting. So if you want to do in ceiling lighting, just watch what I'm gonna do. So if we go in our room, we will know where to start. Okay, so maybe right here. We'll cut right there. Do another layer of lights, and then do another layer of lights. Wait. Okay. Okay, so you're just gonna have this layer for lights. So these layers for lights. Okay, so you're gonna place your lights. And then in the stud area, well, actually in the room now, you're gonna pick and choose a place for your light switch. And your light switch, now if it depends on how you made the thing. You can have a stud area here, but I can't anymore because of the way I had already made it. So I'm gonna make a stud area going on the other side of that wall. So I'm gonna pop out a brick or a block right there. Okay, so in my stud area, I'm gonna place it right on the other side with that. That didn't work, so I'm gonna have to put it one more down. Okay, that works. Now I'm gonna fix that, and I'm gonna fix the lighting. Okay, so we're gonna take this and we're going to build up. And then we're gonna take our redstone. That's interesting. Okay. So now we're gonna go around this. Now the redstone's dead, so now we gotta put a repeater somewhere. So I'm gonna cut that off. Put the repeater there. Put redstone there. Actually, no, not right there. Okay, now, here comes the tricky part. Okay, this is something you have to pay attention to when you're doing this. You cannot go in a square or a circle. You can't go in a square. Because if you go in a square, then what it's gonna do is it's gonna just it's gonna repeat itself if you went in a square. So let's do this. And they all work, which is great. So there you have it. Another room with in-ceiling lighting. So, yeah. Just remember your stud area. And you can do this for an upstairs. If you were gonna make an upstairs, just you can make your upstairs. So you would make your upstairs. This is your outside wall. So you'd make your upstairs this high. And the reason for that is so it goes over this. And you can make a floor. You can make a whole entire floor for your top level. And then the same thing, it can be used for this, the stud area can be used. And plus, if you're doing a top floor, I would do a smaller area, because if you're basically doing a top floor, then you're only doing it for rooms. I mean, so a smaller house would probably be ideal. But you have to take into account how much stud areas you need. Because, like I said in the last videos, if you have a stud area, you have to skip a whole entire line. Like, I didn't have to put this here. I could have put that there, and then just like made a wall out of it, but I just made it even. But then that's, what I mean by that is that you have to like leave it open, like it can't be part of a room. Because if it's part of a room, then it kind of wouldn't make sense. Same thing for like leaving it open for like everyone to see, you know, it kind of just doesn't make sense. So, for it to just all come together, just make it as if it was an actual like house, like the mudroom, for example. I put the ceiling over that thing. And for a different example, if you make it like in ceiling, you know, just do the ceiling first, and then what you're going to want to do is go in the room and see where you want light. Technically, you would want light in the center of a room, or where you're going to mostly be at, if that's what you want. Now, me building in Minecraft, I usually make it in the center of the room. And it usually just goes throughout the whole entire room. So yeah. And then, like I said, if you're doing it upstairs, do your upstairs like this high, so that you can go over this. And don't worry about just building it like that. Don't worry about that, because you're not going to be able to, because this is going to be in your way. And then you're going to cut everything off like that. The good thing about Minecraft is gravity does not matter. So, gravity, yeah, you can shove physics right up your ass. Because it doesn't matter in this game. Physics do not matter. Unless you're working with gravel or sand. Then, I guess, all of a sudden it matters. But, yeah, so if you build that whole layer on top as high as it is, it will not affect your lights. So, this could even be your, flooring, or it could be a subfloor for the second floor, whatever you want to do. If I were to make a staircase going up to a second floor, I'll show it to you really quick. Like I'd make, okay, just gonna use this space as an example. So I'm gonna walk in here, la-dee-dee-dee-doo. I'm gonna go up, get whatever stairs you want, preferably wood, does the trick. And mainly put it by a wall so that it kind of helps with getting, unless it does that stupid crap. And it does help you if your rooms are higher. You can make your rooms higher. Like I have mine 1, 2, 3 tall. You can make them 5. You can make them 6 tall, even. It just depends on how tall you want your rooms. And you can even make your rooms different sizes. All I would say to that is it just makes your second floor a little bit more difficult to do. But it just depends on if you're going to do a second floor actually or not. Like some people have like just one floor, and then some people have like bedrooms that are higher than other rooms, and like that's a second floor thing all on its own because you have bedrooms on the second floor. But you know, it just pay attention to this, and you can get it. It's not that hard to do. And I gotta cut this video off here because it's going a little long, so I'll see you guys in the next one.